Hi, Helen from Modcon Campers here. A lot of people have been asking me, how do I put up the main awning without getting off the ground? So I thought I'd do a little video for you, just so that you can see I do not get off the ground. I do not need a ladder to put up my full awning. So I've got my awning attached, and I've also got out all of the poles that I'm going to need. So I've got my straight pole and my bent spigots for each of these, and I've also got my, what do you call them? So I've got my straight poles, my bent spigots and my spreader bars here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the middle bent spigot, which has a really easy to use hook on the end, and I'm going to just go under here and I'm going to put it into place. Yeah. So the first thing I need to do is put the bent spigot into the eyelet, which is really simple with this because it's just a hook. I'm going to get my length as I walk out, and I'm just going to do this bit of Velcro up. And once I've got my length, I'm just going to cinch that off there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, because that's going to hold in place, I'm just going to grab my straight pole and in I go. Now at this stage I'm not going to put it up as high as it needs to go. I'm just going to put it up to that height. So now the next one is to work on the two ends. So now what I'm going to do is put this bent spigot in. And again, extend. And while I'm extending, I'm just going to Velcro this into place and extend that out till I hit that point there, and then it's just a matter of, again, in with the pole. Now I'm just going to extend that just a touch, just so that it holds itself, and I'm going to do the other end as well. So again, just extending out. So I'm just going to extend this pole just slightly so that it holds its weight. Now that I've got my 3 poles and my 3 bent spigots in, what I'm going to do is take my C spreader, making sure that the clasp is down, and I'm going to hold on to the canvas just to hold everything down, and I'm just going to push that on there. So now what I'm going to do is extend this out and push it onto the other end here, and just pull that out so that it's nice and taut, and then cinch it off. So now what I'm going to do is put this end in. So again, place that up there, hold on to the canvas, push up, and now I'm just going to bring this across to here and click it in. Now at this point I need to raise this middle pole, so I'm just going to bring this up a bit, and then that should allow me to pull this out taut. Now I just need to give it a little bit more height here, but again, I'm still not off the ground. I can still manage to get everything nice and taut. So now that I've got my C spreaders in and we're all ready to go, what I'm going to do now is grab some ropes. Now I usually keep 3 ropes and 3 pegs in here, just so that it's quick and easy for me to access. Now, I'm a bit of a cheat when it comes to pegs. I use these hex pegs only because I don't like having to do lots and lots of work. So the beauty of these is that I just grab my drill and into the ground. So let's go. I can pretty easily just hook that on, bring it out, and yeah, about here is where I'm going to want to put in my peg. So the beauty of this is down it goes. I hook my rope on, at this point I don't want to tighten it too much, just take a bit of the slack out and then onto the rest of the ropes. So now that I've got my ropes placed on my poles, what I'm going to do is just extend these out till I can get these hooks into these holes. Now this is going to keep my pole in place and my canvas in place. So now I can just start lifting my awning up. I'm going to do it in stages so that I don't pull anything out too much. Now I should be able to tell whether or not I've got my height right just by looking at the front. I can see I'm a bit low. So now that I'm pretty much straight, I'm just going to cinch these ropes up. And there we go. We have our awning on and ready to go without having got off the ground.